Construction work is considered high risk because it involves working at height, using heavy machinery, handling hazardous material, and electrical tasks. To manage this risk, we must identify hazard early, assess the risk, apply control measures, and provide continuous safety training. According to Malaysia's OSHA 1994, employers are responsible for ensuring a safe workplace, giving proper training, and supply PPE. Failure to follow this requirement can lead to legal penalty, project delay, and can seriously affect the worker and health safety.
We'll continue the presentation with major hazard in construction site. On construction site, falls from height are a top physical hazard. Uneven ground, wet floors, clutter or poor lighting can cause slip and trips, and a fall from scaffolding or ladders can be deadly. Using guardrails, safety net, and personal fall arrest gear, and keep walkway clear with non-slip mats greatly reduce this risk. Heavy machines like cranes, bulldozer, and excavator pose serious mechanical dangers. Moving part and unpredictable loads can crush or trap workers, especially if equipment malfunction or untrained people enter the work zone. Limiting operation to trained personnel, enforcing clear signage and barriers, and conducting regular maintenance are essential. Exposed wire, damaged circuit, and temporary wiring setup create electrical hazard that can lead to shock or electrocution. Risk amplified by wet condition. Strict lockout-takeout procedure, use of insulated grounded tool, and frequent inspection of all wiring and equipment help keep everyone safe. Demolition and work in older building often release asbestos fiber and silica dust, which, if inhaled, lead to severe lung disease. Conducting risk assessment, following specialized removal protocol, wearing proper respiratory protection, and installing air filtration are key to preventing contamination. Repetitive tasks and manual handling of heavy material cause economic strain, leading to musculoskeletal disorder like back pain or hand-arm vibration syndrome. Training on safe lifting, using mechanical aids, rotating tasks, and scheduling rest break all help protect workers' long-term health. Next, I will explain about hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control, or we call it as HIRAC. I will explain the table one by one. First, fall from height are our top physical hazard, rated 4 for likelihood and 5 for severity, giving us a risk score of 20. Slip or trip or uneven ground, wet surface, or cluttered walkway, plus work on scaffold or ladder can lead to broken bones or worse. To control this, we install guardrail and safety net, require non-slip footwear, keep all walkway clear, and post warning sign in any elevated work area. Next, heavy equipment like crane and excavator score a 3 for likelihood and a 5 for severity. Total risk is 15. Uncontrolled machine movement or sudden load shift can crush or trap workers. That's why we restrict access to active equipment zone, allow only trained operator, perform routine inspection, and fit machine with visual indicator and alarm. Electrical work, handling live wiring or temporary circuits also scores 15. Even a moderate chance of shock combined with potential fatalities demand strict controls. We enforce lockout-takeout procedure, use insulated and grounded tools, supply electrical grade PPE, and train all personnel in electrical safety protocol. During demolition or grinding in older structure, airborne asbestos and silica does pose long-term health risks, although likelihood may drop to 2 with proper planning, with severity is 5 for a risk score of 10. Our controls include conducting through asbestos and dust assessment, using respirator and dust mask PPE, installing HEPA grade air filter, and enforcing strict dust containment procedure. Finally, manual handling hazard, rated 4 for likelihood and 3 for severity, risk at 12, can cause back strain and other musculoskeletal issues. We combat this by providing mechanical aids like trolleys or hoists, training workers in safe lifting technique, rotating tasks to avoid repetitive strain, and scheduling regular respite.
To measure, we have 5 points. Okay, for point number 1 is fall from height. Implement engineering controls like guardrails, scaffolding with egg protection, and safety nets at elevated work areas. Make sure all these structures are properly installed and regularly checked to ensure they are strong and safe to use. Use administrative like controls such as the permit to work system, safety briefing, and supervision for trained workers. All permits should be recorded properly and safety briefing should be updated based on the work being done. Equip worker with PPE like harness or lanyard and provide regular fall prevention training. This training should be done regularly and include real-life practice so workers know how to stay safe and what to do if something goes wrong. The last one is follow guidelines from the Factories and Machinery Act 1967 and OSH 1994 to make sure the rules are followed. Regularly safety checks should be done and record of training and equipment maintenance must be kept properly. Next, point number 2. Point number 2 is moving machinery. Risk from moving load and rotating parts. This can cause serious injury if not controlled properly. Engineering controls, physical barriers, automatic safety cut-off. This help prevent workers from coming into direct contact with dangerous machine parts. Administrative control, train signalers, lifting briefing, regular maintenance. This ensures that lifting is done safely and that machines stay in good working condition. Crane area must be isolated and restricted to authorized personnel. Only trained and approved workers should be allowed near operating cranes. The last one is PPE, high visibility clothing, safety helmets, steel toe boots. This protect workers from being hit, falling objects, or other hazards near machines. Point number 3. Live electrical wires. Risk reduced by isolating live wires and using insulated tools. This helps prevent electric shock or burn when working near electricity. Engineering controls, residual current device RCDs, clear labeling. This helps detect electrical fault quickly and warn workers of electrical hazards. Administrative control, lockout, tagout, lotto, regular inspection and checks. This procedure makes sure power sources are safely shut off before work begins and that all systems are safe to use. PPE, insulated glove, dielectric boots. This protects workers from electric shock while handling electrical components. The last one is must comply with Electricity Supply Act 1990 and OSH 1994. This ensure all follow proper safety law and standards. Point number 4. Asbestos exposure. High risk. Best control is complete removal. This eliminates the danger of harmful asbestos fibers being released into the air. If not possible, seal enclosure, negative pressure system. This prevents fibers from spreading to other areas. Engineering controls, wet removal method, proper ventilation, water reduce dust during removal, and good airflow help clear any particles in the air. Only licensed contractors allowed to handle asbestos. Trained experts know the correct procedures and safety measures. PPE, disposable coveralls, P3 masks and gloves. These protect workers from breathing in or coming into the contact with asbestos fibers. Follow Occupational Safety and Health Regulation 2000. These rules ensure safe practice when working with or near asbestos. The last point is point number 5. Manual handling and lifting. Use light material or prefabricate parts and lifting aids like trolley and hoist. This reduces the physical strain on workers and make lifting safe. Training on safe lifting, task rotation and academic assessment. Workers should be taught the proper lifting technique and tasks should be rotated to prevent repetitive strain injury. PPE, back support belt and safety shoes. This provides extra support to protect the back and feet from injury while lifting heavy items. In this part, I will explain our training and awareness program, which is designed to prepare our worker with the safety knowledge and skill needed for high-risk activities, such as working at height, electrical tasks, and handling hazardous material. There are 3 main focus areas. First, proper PPE use. Workers are trained on how to choose, use, maintain, and store the PPE correctly. These include helmet, glove, eyes protection, harnesses, high visibility vests, and respirators. Workers must inspect their PPE daily, and supervisor will check for proper compliance. Second, emergency response. This covers evacuation procedure, the use of emergency exit and fire extinguisher, and awareness of assembly point. It also includes training of fire safety, electrical hazard, and first aid. Regular emergency drills are conducted to make sure everyone knows what to do in a real situation. Third, hazard communication. Workers learn how to identify hazard, read safety label and safety data sheet, and handle hazardous substance safely. They are also encouraged to report any unsafe condition or near miss immediately. Now, I will present about the Emergency Response Plan (ERP), which is important to protect life properly and ensure project operation continue smoothly during emergency, such as fire, electrical hazard, or injuries. This plan is based on the risk analysis from HIRAC and control measures already in place. Let's go through the key responsibility. First, the site supervisor activate the emergency plan, contact emergency service, and ensure everyone is safely evacuated. Second, the first aider provide first aid to any injured person. Third, the fire warden manage the evacuation process and make sure everyone is at the assembly point. And lastly, our worker must follow procedure and understand their role during emergencies. Now, I will explain the emergency procedure by type. Number 1, fire. Shout fire, activate the alarm and evacuate immediately without taking personal item. Only use a fire extinguisher if the fire is small and it's safe. Then, gather at the meeting point and call 999. Number 2, electrical hazard. Stop work and warn others. Do not touch the victim if they are being electrocuted. Switch off the power supply if it's safe. Call 999 and inform the site supervisor. Always wear electrical PPE like insulated glove and safety boot. Number 3, medical emergency. Call 999 for an ambulance. If train provide first aid while waiting, worker must know where the first aid kit is and how to use it. For communication and support, emergency contact number are displayed around the site. Communication tools like walkie-talkie, mobile phone, and intercom system help ensure smooth coordination during emergencies. All workers must know how to contact the site supervisor and first aider quickly. Lastly, we conduct regular emergency training for fire, injury, and electrical incident. Workers are tested on evacuation steps and equipment use. After every drill, re-assessments are done to identify and improve any weakness in our emergency plan.
Safety audits and continuous monitoring on construction site. Continuous monitoring done by supervisors or safety officials daily regulars oversight ensure safety measures are followed at all times. Focus on high-risk activity like heavy machinery, electrical work and heat. These areas are more prone to accident and require extra attention. Ensures proper PPE use and safe practice. Workers must be wearing the right safety gear and following safe work procedures. Immediate corrective action for any non-compliance. If workers are not following safety protocols, prompt action is taken to address the issue. Regular checks to identify new hazards. New risks can emerge as the construction site change and monitoring help catch them early. Next is post-incident action. Root cause analysis (RCA) after accident or near miss. This help identify the underlying cause of incident and prevent similar event in the future. Corrective and preventive measure implement. Once the root cause the determined change are made to stop accident from happening again. HIRA update based on new finding. The hazard identification, risk assessment and risk control HIRA document is revised to reflect any new hazard identified during the investigation. Next is worker involvement. Workers give feedback during safety discussion. Their first-hand experience on the job site provide valuable insight into potential risks. Encourage sharing of ideas for improvement, creating an open environment where workers can suggest better safety practice help build a culture of safety. The last one for safety audit and continuous monitoring on construction site is safety meeting, held weekly or monthly. Regular meeting ensure that safety remain a priority and update or share with all workers. Discuss audit result, corrective action and good safety practice. This allow everyone to review any issues found in the audit and the action taken to address them, as well as share effective safety practice. Improve communication and commitment to site safety. This meeting encourage open communication, ensuring everyone is on the same page and reinforcing the importance of maintaining a safe work environment. In a conclusion is effective safety management on construction site combines regular audit and risk assessment with proper use of PPE, ongoing training, and clear emergency planning to protect workers and prevent accident. by fostering a culture of safety where every team member is empowered to spot and report hazard and allocating resource for equipment maintenance and preparedness. Project run more smoothly, productivity improve, cost decline, and deadline are met.